Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary for February 1st, 2024. It's already February. Can you believe it? It's so fast. Well, hopefully the dentist people call me fast. So we're still at the Zen place, this really nice spot. The weather's been real nice. We didn't do anything, just, hang around. Oh, and you know what? No, I did do. I started making a bunch of earrings. Like, the bag is slowly filling up with little creative style earrings, like charm earrings. So I put them each individual one in a bag because so I don't lose them or mix them up or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm just going to keep doing it. It's a good way to keep my mind busy and off things by, keeping productive. I remember when I was going to the university, man, I made so many hemp necklaces because you study a lot, study, and then just to get my mind off of whatever, to give my mind a break, I would make hemp necklaces. Yeah. And then, man, after a while, I had like big old bushels of them, and I just gave them away. I've always been doing like that. um, but yeah, so that's how I'm doing, just because, to reduce the overthinking or to relax the mind, to get my mind thinking of something else. I don't really have my mind too much on stuff anyways, but I still want to keep my mind moving, even though like I might just be lazing around. That's not good to do all the time either. And I started back up with the reading, and yeah, that's how you got to do. I'm not having any mental health issues right now, but to keep everything at bay, to keep everything nice and thoughts nice, I do things like that. I'm just having my coffee right now. um I haven't been to the store in a long time. It's like I have enough food. I ran out of egg, and I love breakfast. I really, really do. But I don't need to go into town, really, if I just need egg. The ice, I think I can stay here one more day without going to the store. I don't know. I might have to go today. I might. We'll see. But I'm not gonna, if anything, I'll just get ice. I really don't. You know what it is I'm close to the town that has, some good stores around there. So like I don't want to go there and buy anything. Actually, because, I'm constantly cleaning, things are being whittled down. Yeah, I'm noticing things that I need. So something to do while I'm out here, keep my mind busy, is I'm gonna have to make a list. And I always do that. I always make a list and then I leave the list. But I'm gonna make a list, and I notice I have a whole thing of flour. I'm supposed to be making stuff with that, like bread or tortillas or flatbreads. I'm supposed to be learning how to do that. So, from YouTube videos, how to mix it and cook it. And, I'm trying to learn how to do some stuff out here, on my own, without having to, So, yeah, and it's like I have a lot of bread right now, though, so I don't want to crack it open. But that's what's going on. Maybe I'll make some pancakes. I don't really need a breakfasty thing. I'm kind of thinking like I feel like a quesadilla, actually. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll do, what I'm gonna do. But this place has a nice spot for walking the dogs. The dogs, it's nice and clean here. Oh, and the people from before that I met from the last time I was here, they're like, "Oh, you're back," and so they remembered me. I didn't remember them. I know I met a nice couple here, but I just couldn't, because they all look the same. All the camp hosts kind of look similar, they're all older, they're all gray, the men and the women. So it's hard to tell them apart, unless there's something that stands out about them. For me, yes, the dogs. I know that the dogs stand out. And maybe because I wear a hat all the time, because maybe not too many people are like that. But yeah, so they remember me, and they gave me some good news about this place, that you can stay here 28 days. I was like, oh yeah, because I got 7 days. And they're like, yeah, they're gonna make a change in the amount of time, because they asked me, they said, oh, where did you go? And I told them, oh, I went here and I went there, and they're like, oh, you were all over. I said, yeah. And I said, but now I have to be around here because I have to go to the dentist, and I have to wait for them to call me back, make appointments, etc. And they're all, oh, you better sign up now, because you can stay here and for 28 days. It's up until a certain time that they said. I can't remember. I hope it's not February. I hope it wasn't this month. But I mean, either way, I planned that just to hop around to different spots around here. So but I'm gonna see if I can get that 28 days, because you know what, this is clean, it's nice, it's not busy, it's not near town. Yeah, it's empty right here. I mean, people come and go, I had a neighbor, they're gone, and then there's someone beyond them, and then there's someone across from me here. But I mean, people come and go, I'm wondering if I should go closer to the restroom though. But because I think this is the one that has the hot showers, the electronic hot showers. So anyways, I don't know what Chica's doing. She's out there puking. She ate some grass and her stomach is bothering her. I wonder if it's because I have to take them for I don't know. If I would have to take them for they have gone by themselves out here. We just got up. I'm still tired, but that sound you hear, it's her. I don't know if you can even hear it, but I don't know. Anyways, that's all I have, really. I've been making the jewelry. I actually have been thinking about, because I seen some books, because I was thinking about reorganizing some of my books and putting them over here, because I'm starting to think about, like, I gotta start reading again, and I want to choose a good book. I you know what? I don't even know what's next. I have some other trippy books in there. They're not religious. They're like trippy books. They're like esoteric books. So I was thinking maybe I'll read one of those, or start reading one of those. Something different, different from what I normally read. And I also have some like chakra books, and I've been thinking about going into the books lately, and I remember when I was in school, I used to study different subjects. This is no problem for me to study. You know what it is? I have to make and I used to have a dry erase board, but I gave it to somebody. I need to make a daily schedule to get myself on some type of schedule. I know every day the coffee and the walks and the food. Okay, that's is a given. I get up, I drink a cup of coffee, I take the dogs for a walk, I come back, I make food. But like for the times in between, like when I should do a reading, when I should do this, when I should do that. See, that's the thing, is I gotta throw the readings in whenever, because sometimes where I'm at, the uploads aren't so fast or whatever. Over here, the uploads aren't so fast, so that means that that I'll be putting out less. I think, I don't know, because it was the end of the month and usually the data slows down. I'll have to see. I'm really not sure. But anyways, it's about, things I do during the day to keep me busy so I don't start overthinking, Maybe, I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Maybe something's going to happen. Maybe something's happening upstairs. I don't know. I feel good, though. I feel good. Even I feel good enough not to go into town to spend money to buy more extra. One of my coolers is empty. The ice one is empty because, I have one cooler that holds most of the food and some ice, and then I have one I fill it up with all the way with ice, and I keep replacing ice as the other one melts. For some reason, it's working out okay. It's probably working out okay because it's not that hot. If it gets hot, then I'm constantly going in for ice. But I don't know. Maybe I should consider buying a little mini fridge. Because if I'm going to be going to the pay... No, I don't want to. Because I know I'm going to be at a spot in the future that there's no electric. No, I want to still kind of keep on the primitive, you know, and only use if I go to a plug place. Right now I'm spoiling myself, you know. It saves me money too. You might think like, oh, because I'm coming here. Well, I'm paying half price here, and it's going to be less considering that if I do go to a place that's free, a lot of the places that are free is far away, and then to get to stores, to drive to the stores, it's also far. So I'm wasting gas. Yeah, I would be wasting gas to. So it kind of equals out. It's, you know, you can, you know, it depends on what state though. Okay. Like I feel like if you go to New Mexico or Arizona, there's a lot of free places to stay out there and kind of close to town. So those places are good to go where you probably won't waste too much money. But places like this, like here in Texas, there's not very many free spots. There's a lot on the coast. And the free spots, though, there are some of them, they're only for 3 and 4 and 5 days. It's not like a substantial amount of days. Then you have to move. There's a gas. Again, you got to move to another spot. You know what I mean? So it's nice to have a place where you can just sit and you don't have to do anything. Especially for 28 days. Shoot. Because that's like the worst part of camping and stuff is the packing up and packing in, you know? But I don't know. I feel good right now. It's February 1st. Oh, this is the month of Valentine's. I don't have a Valentine's. Oh, yes, I do. I have my doggies. They love me. But yeah, you know, we're just hanging out here. This is a nice spot. We've been here before, and I'm going to consider doing the 28 days. It just depends on how I can do it in the online. I don't know how it works. So, but that's what I have. And Brian and Chica are doing good. I'm considering Brian might need to, I might have to look into the next grooming place. I wish we were close to that one, but we drove too far. So there's a lot of good groomers around, you know. So I'm going to start looking for, I want to start looking for a new groomer before it gets too long, you know. Because I put the harness on him because at one time they got away from me and then Chica, I know Chica dragged him all over from his neck, you know, and I feel so bad about that. So I put the harness on him, and I just have to. Chica, actually, she's been doing good because this place has a spot where there's a whole bunch of cows, and you know she goes nuts. She goes nuts for the animals. So I've been teaching her stay on this side. So there's a good spot for training her over here to be like, don't get wild, because she gets crazy, like, you know. And I have them secured around my waist, and if I'm not paying attention, those dogs will break my back, dude. They like, and I'm like, so I have to constantly have like a tight grip on them. I'm probably pretty strong, and it's probably from the dogs, you know. Anyways, that's another thing. Like, I'm thinking about starting to do just some simple exercises, you know, for health, because the weather's getting better. I'm starting to feel good because I don't know how I can't remember how I was doing last year. Like after I left the coast last year, like I think I went towards New Mexico. I know out here there's a good spot for 14 days and it's only $12. Oh God, I can't remember. It's by San Angelo. I might hit that place up for 12 days. I don't know. You know, it just depends. I'm still waiting for the dentist stuff, so I just gotta wait. My tooth hasn't been bothering me at all, you know, surprisingly, you know. But that's cool. I don't want it to bother me, you know what I'm saying? So the only reason why I went was like one night, like I couldn't sleep. It was bothering me. It was feeling very painful, you know, and I don't know. But then after that, and then after I seen the dentist, it didn't hurt that much anymore. So maybe the decay is slowing down. I don't know. I bought some. I know I was going to end the video, but then I start talking all over again. I bought this stuff. I think you're seeing it backwards, but Helps prevent cavities. No alcohol. Like, you know, I really try to keep my my health in check, you know, whether the eating, you know, no alcohol, no drugs, you know. Well, I'm still trying to quit this. It's so hard, you know, but I'll get there. I don't do it all the time, but just having them next to me is kind of almost enough. So you know, if that's what it takes for me to quit, to just have it right there, then that's fine for me. You know, I don't need to be puffing on it all the time. You know, it's not very, like, sometimes I miss that cigarette puff. You know what I mean? Especially because I could smell it really well when someone's smoking. Like, I smell the cigarette, and I feel like, ooh. But then I remember, I think to myself before, that when I asked somebody for a cigarette, it was so harsh and I didn't like it, and it tasted like smoking, just like paper or something. So I just remembered that, you know, because I asked people in the past, hey, can I bum a cigarette? You know, and they give, you know, but if I smell it again nowadays, I'm like, ooh. But then I think about back when I asked somebody for a cigarette, I didn't like it. I couldn't even smoke the whole thing. I took 2 or 3 puffs, and I'm just like, ew, you know? So why waste anybody's cigarette by asking them, you know what I'm saying? So at least I don't do that anymore. But that's what I have for you guys. I'm just going to finish my coffee because I just had some made coffee. I have it in a big cup right now. I mix it with the Nestle Quick and milk and I don't know. I see I have the Thin Mints cookies right there. I don't like really too much sweets for breakfast. I'm not into that, you know. Once in a while, I don't mind to have a donut, but for morning, I like to have breakfast, like eggs and bacon and all that, but I don't have it right now. Even the bacon's gone, so. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Yeah, almost 17 minutes. This is for February 1st, 2024. I'm Mona, and this is Sacred Geometry Universe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.